What's poppin'? I'm the Soulful Poet, and we're here at the beautiful Shenkman Arts Centre. Big shout out to Mike and Apartment 613 for having me. I think the artists that I'm closest with now, the artists that I work with are super talented, like myself, Kareem, Chandy. I'm more of a team guy, so I don't necessarily have a star player, but I got I'd like a strong team of different sounds of different people. It's a funny story. So it was at Kinky's Lounge, and it was my first performance, and I don't drink. My background, I don't drink by choice, and it was a bar, it was a club type scene. I'd never performed in a scene like that. And I was a spoken word artist too, so I didn't have music that would cater to that scene either. But I got the opportunity to perform in front of, I opened for Half Size Giants, who are pretty big in the city. And so I go up there and I perform, and I'm talking about orphans and hunger, and I got this crowd sort of half listening, half not, which I was okay with. But then after the performance, there was a man who came up on stage after I finished my first piece and grabbed my hand really aggressively, like shook it really hard and gave me a hug and squeezed me. And I'm thinking, where's the security, right? I'm mid-performance. And then he whispers in my ear, or not whispers, but sort of says in my ear, like, everything you said really pulled my heartstrings, because he was a military veteran in Afghanistan. So he'd been to the army and he had seen everything that I was describing with my words. So he was so touched that he went out of line to tell me that. But it was still a really interesting moment nonetheless to be in a public scene in an open environment like that. So. Oh, it's tough to remember because I've always been writing since I was about 11. Even in grade 2, I would remix short stories. So I would take like Jack and the Beanstalk and turn it into like Jack and the Pumpkin Patch or something like that. And my grade 2 teacher and my parents, and my mom specifically, they would always encourage me to like recite the stories, tell the stories out loud and perform it to the class. So that's what gave me a lot of confidence. But I guess I could say the first poem that I really thought was good enough to be released was Ties, my first poem that I ever released on YouTube. And the response was amazing, so it definitely motivated me to keep going. So I recently went on tour with this group called Muslim Fest. So it's a festival for the Muslim community. They were all drive-in festivals. So it was my first time doing a drive-in scene, which is really cool. With the honking, yeah, it was a lot of honking, and that was a really good experience to get out of my comfort zone, out of the city, and still be able to perform new stuff, new content during quarantine, which is I'm really grateful for, because not a lot of artists have been able to do that.
Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised, trying to force what they believe in is right. They spend a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1-2 seconds. Give me a second. Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised, trying to force what they believe in is right. They spend a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1-2 seconds. Give me a second. If I can make $1 every time I've been told yes then no, you gotta support, we gon' get you exposed. I could take a trip from China to Mexico. I was always taken as a joke, even when I was spitting all the verses and the quotes. Never taught this, how to learn it on my own. 10,000 hours, I've been working all alone. See, I started with the poems, Spitting bars on bars through the phone. Thinking like I'm about to implode. Baba telling me this so wrong. A college degree is what I'll be proud to see. There is nothing you'll amount to be. Your uncle back home started clowning me. Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised. Trying to force what they believe in is right. They ain't spent a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1, 2 seconds. Give me a second. Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised. Trying to force what they believe in is right. They ain't spent a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1, 2 seconds. Give me a second. Looking up to God for protection. Text sounding holier than thou. All over thou. Every message I be getting. I should end this right now. Shame on me for letting this drag out. Cause I'm still A-rapping proud. Canadian blood got me rapping with style. I never changed. You judging me foul. All the assumptions I got used to. They always love you when they use you. Reputation over everything, the truth too. Seeing you carry the youth on your back, they gon' bite you. They gon' bite at everything you have. Looking at me like I just skipped class. Like I went from a boy to a man, back to a boy. What? Say what? Sorry, am I making you feel annoyed? Has nobody tried to step into my void? I'm the best artist that you could afford. See how front row when you see me on tour. Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised. Trying to force what they believe in is right. They ain't spent a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1, 2 seconds. Give me a second. Just give me a second to clear my mind from all these lies. All these saints be demons disguised. Trying to force what they believe in is right. They ain't spent a second living in my life. Give me a second. Give me 1, 2 seconds. Give me a second. Woke up one morning, mama told me I'm the man of the house. Young boy gotta figure it out. Broken home had me living in doubt. Woke up one morning, Baba said, let's go back home to live with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, but I wasn't trying to change time zones. We be stuck in the city, no fam around, never been to a wedding, watching my homies' family getting litty, get down on my knees, asking God, are you with me? Cause I don't got no brothers live around me. I do not trust those living around me. They don't look like me, they don't cook like me, they don't move like me, they don't do it like me. There's so many levels, pedal to the metal, living so fast, we just trying to settle. Out of my possessions, I'm feeling possessive, and no looking back, got no time for regression. So much on my mind, got no time for depression. I'm too busy trying to look the same. I'm too busy trying to act the same. I'm a different player in the same game. Woke up one morning, Baba told me we going back home. Homesickness got him feeling alone. Hated living in this time zone. Woke up one morning, couldn't find him when we checked the crib. Never thought he'd actually dip. Called him up, said it's only a trip. Woke up one morning, mama told me I'm the man of the house. Young boy gotta figure it out. Broken home had me living in doubt. Woke up one morning, Baba said, let's go back home to live with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, but I wasn't trying to change time zones. I wasn't trying to. One morning, mama told me I'm the man of the house. Young boy gotta figure it out. Broken home had me living in doubt. Woke up one morning, Baba said, let's go back home to live with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, but I wasn't trying to change time zones. I wasn't trying to change locations. Got my whole life ahead, gotta embrace it. I'm trying to break up out of all the cages. I won't lose my faith, cause I know my faith is on. No disrespect to the fan back home, but you know how it goes when you're working so hard and you're so close to the top. I won't stop. Everybody know when soulful, bringing the soul with the flow, getting so cold like winter. Calling me a winner the third day I met her. Always been there watching me get better. Got me looking so fly, and I ain't talking feathers. Shooting for the sky, I just shoot for the stars. I shoot for the sky, and shoot for the stars and enjoy the ride. I can take my time, I can dance around, I can feel the vibe. Woke up one morning, mama told me I'm the man of the house. Young boy gotta figure it out. Broken home had me living in doubt. Woke up one morning, Baba said we going back home to live with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, but I wasn't trying to change time zones. Woke up one morning, mama told me I'm the man of the house. Young boy gotta figure it out. Broken home had me living in doubt. Woke up one morning, Baba said let's go back home to live with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, but I wasn't trying to change time zones. I wasn't trying to change. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I'm the Soulful Poet. You can call me Soulful, and please excuse
my rudeness. I didn't introduce myself when I first got here. I'm the Soulful Poet. I'm a first-generation Arab immigrant, rapper, singer, songwriter, spoken word artist as well. And it's truly an honor to be able to share my story. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, especially virtually. You know, trying to connect with people has been so much more difficult, but through events like these, it really makes it all come together, it makes it all possible. So as I said, I'm a first-generation Arab immigrant, and I want to tell you that story just to start off, just so we build that little bond, you know what I'm saying? So let's hit it. Anybody that comes from a family of immigrants, most of us do in Canada, most of us do. You may relate to this story. Soulful. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Growing up, as fortunate as I am is a blessing. I'm losing count of countless times I've been needlessly stressing. Speaking with international flow, so impressive. Just a butterfly inside a cocoon, feeling the pressure. First generation, first child, first immigrant. From the desert weather to snowstorms and a new vision. I called it home, even though I knew that I was different. Young, hairy adolescent, always in his element. Baba scoured through Toronto for a job after we landed. Didn't have nobody here saying Alhamdulillah, As-salaam. Bustin' from Saga to Scarborough, rocking sandals in a jacket. Days after the storm in 99, it happened. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. Searching for greater, we made our way to O-Town, the place I call my hometown. Stuck in an apartment, now the pressure's feeling profound. Mama, Baba head to school to redo their degrees. The system's so flawed, disregard what they've achieved. Dropping me at daycare, I would cry when mama leaves. They graduated with honors, getting closer to their dreams. Of living in a country in peace, had another son on the team. Now we four people in between. Four walls became a cage, questioning if it was worth it when there was no family around us showing love. Grandma got sick back home, Baba said he had enough. His grandma passed away a couple days before. He was about to hop up on a plane and tell his mama that your son ain't forget about where he was raised. But it was too late, 9, 6, 7, 6 kilometers away. Got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Got me thinking, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. It's got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Got me thinking, yeah, yeah. I'm reminiscing, yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That's a little bit about my story. My parents coming to Canada, 1999, and living a double life. I know a lot of people who come from two different cultures struggle with that. And one thing that helps me personally is knowing what I'm grateful for. Like, for example, Delaad on the deck right now, I'm grateful for him being able to be here and supporting me and helping me out and making this all possible, as well as everybody in the backstage making this all happen. I'm grateful for every single one of you. And when you're grateful, a lot of blessings come with that. So once you have those blessings, you can't stop. You can't stop being grateful. You can't get cocky. You can't get arrogant. You got to know where you come from. You got to know where your roots are. So let's get this next track going. Let's go. Nobody can stop you. Soulful.
Papa Quest on the beat.
We about to get a little bouncy.
Coffee shop vibes. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Listen.
Listen.
It's hard to stay focused. I need the whole world, I know this.
Give me the biggest stages. That's where I can show emotion, cause I don't show emotion. No one is consoling for why am I holding? For why am I holding onto something broken? Something so broken. Closed doors every single day, it's never open. I'm closed, never open. You could call me hopeless. Looking all around, I see Shabab around me smoking, but I know that I'm the dopest. Yes, I am the dopest. From the 964 to the 613, I speak in no accent, but they still telling me they need the CID. People back home saying I need Shaif highly. I'm so highly, not trying to flex when I say that my flow is just so highly. A royal rumble that a week come alalati. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. I want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. I want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. I want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Hold up, I said hold my phone. I'ma need two hands. I get expressive when I'm in my zone. Hot-headed out only comes out through the microphone. Otherwise, I'd rather take it slow. I'm a quiet guy, just not quite the silent type. Surely not the riot type, but watch me stand up when it's fighting time. Fighting for what's right, I right my wrongs or writing songs. Do that till my time is done, but that ain't never gonna happen, son. Or the day the battle's won, they gon' remember me like Babylon. I come from next to Babylon, I see you barely hanging on. Fruits of your labor won't blossom, the seasons won't change when your time is up. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. I want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. What? I don't want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Yeah, hater won't stop me, cause I know God's got me steady shifting. You just out here trying to copy. I want it so bad, I'm just glad I can celebrate, not letting anybody ever stop me. Never, never, never stop me. Soulful. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, hey. Nothing can stop you when you got faith. Nothing can stop you. No matter what's in front of you, you can get past it. That's a mindset, I hope you grasp it. I hope you grasp it. Soulful. Nothing can stop you. Stay true to you, and nothing can stop you. Nobody ever stop me. Now, that song really, really motivates me. I don't know about you guys back, at home or, at work or wherever you are watching this. The song really gets me motivated. Now, that's a lot easier said than done, given the year that we've had. Whether it be deaths on a personal level, on a global level, national, international, you name it. We've suffered a lot of loss. We've suffered a lot of tragedy. We've suffered a lot of struggle. I think one of those times in history where us as all of humanity are struggling with the exact same thing. And it's tough. But on the bright side, time does pass and pain is temporary. And we got to be on our way to what's best, to being better people, to growing. So that's what this next song is about. We on our way. Here we go. Soulful. I promise I'm on my way. I'm gonna spill a lot to you guys, so I need you to take it. 24. I'm gonna spill a lot of myself. I'm gonna get personal. All right. Gotta get this off my chest. I trust you. Listen. I'm tired of playing tag with all my demons. How many times do I gotta chase them to defeat them? I held my own thoughts inside way too long. It don't look like wine, cause I ain't getting fine. I'm just trying to stay strong when these thoughts come in my mind. At the worst times, work times, hitting me and making me feel like it's the first time. I'm telling white lies just to get by. I promise that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. I promise that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. Combating the silent battles that made me feel alive. Never backing down head first, I ain't thinking twice. First child, immigrant child, refugee child, drowning in the pain, but all you getting is a smile. شوف الألم بابتساماتي ripped up denim thrifted Armani worn out belts that be a few sizes too big but mama took the drill to make them baggy jeans fit now we fit it close fitted putting on clothes they got memories within them a notebook full of poems that tell stories about times I had to live in every day I'm told that I am different I embrace it, not your average Arab, I ain't racist. If not this generation, then the one before us. I'm tired of denying, man, I hate it so much. I'm trying to build a culture, I got y'all. Trust that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. I promise that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. Don't bring up the past with me. I hate looking back. I know I've done wrong, but my intention's never bad. I just want to see you grow. And I just get so passionate. I hate it when you lose hope. I just want to tell it like it is sometimes. And no matter how tough life feels at the time, never let that moment put a stain on your mind. Get knocked down, pick it up every time. Pick it up every time. I said pick it up every time. Pick up all the pieces, pick them all up. Don't leave them, you gon' need them when it's crunch time. One time, one moment you receive in your lifetime. 4 down and inches away from the limelight. 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's our time, it's our time. Now we on our way. I promise that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. I promise that I'm on my way. I promise that I'm on my way. I just got so much on my plate. 24 ain't been enough in a day. In a day. I'm on my way. I hope you are too. Join me. All right, so all these songs that I've performed so far have either been released before my album Live from the Basement, which I dropped July 10th of this year. So I dropped it during the quarantine. It's called Live from the Basement because all the songs were recorded, mixed, and mastered in my basement. And yeah, it was a song that was done during quarantine because I was stuck thinking about whether I lay down like everyone else, or like a lot of people do, in tragedy, in struggle, or I can pick myself up and try and make something out of nothing, pretty much. And that's exactly what happened. Shout out to Quest for producing the project. And yeah, it was really heartfelt. Songs like Give Me a Second, songs like Stop Me are all from the albums. Make sure to check it out on all streaming platforms. But let's get into some unreleased music. It's a little special occasion. You know, we got this beautiful venue. We got Delaad, Mr. Special on the keys. And yeah, I think it's time to get some unreleased stuff. Delaad, you feeling this? Let's make it happen. Let's get it. When you come out of struggle and a difficult time, you gotta have a chip on your shoulder. You gotta have this extra passion, reason. I got a chip on my shoulder. I was a young and they told me think smarter and not like I'm older. I studied the game, I'm making a way, I'm moving boulders. I'm counting my blessings just like the angel that sat on my shoulder. Just like the angel that sat on my shoulder, yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder. I was a young and they told me think smarter and not like I'm older. I studied the game, I'm making a way, I'm moving boulders. I'm counting my blessings, just like the angel that sat on my shoulder. Just like the angel that sat on my shoulder. Sitting at the bus stop, writing, fighting, mind going off, but I'm looking so tidy, blindly, moving my way, I be doing my thing. Without my crew, see me move quietly, so much inside me. But when I wanna speak, my lips move tightly. I feel like myself and there's no way Baba's gonna find me. I used to come home to violence, abuse turned into riots. Stuck in the middle trying to help, wanna speak up, my tongue stays silent. My homies telling me I'm rowdy, trying to find myself, but everywhere that I go is crowded. Hey ho, all of that sounded. Back home, back and forth, trying to move in and out different places. Put it on a mask with a smile, but when I feel down, I switch up my faces. Posted with the crew, chit-chatting how most of our teachers racist. They don't want to see a Middle Eastern man provide and pursue greatness. Making me believe I was going through phases. Trying to build something that grows into something ageless. No more cages, looking at reality, I faced it. Trying to be the prophet with the pagans, never second guess who I'm making. Feeling like my prophet with the pagans, never second guess who I'm making. I was a young and they told me think smarter and not like I'm older. I studied the game, I'm making a way, I'm moving boulders. I'm counting my blessings, just like the angel that sat on my shoulder. Just like the angel that sat on my shoulder, yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder. I was a young and they told me think smarter and not like I'm older. I studied the game, I'm making a way, I'm moving boulders. I'm counting my blessings, just like the angel that sat on my shoulder. Just like the angel that sit on my shoulder. Chip on my shoulder. Just like the angel that sit on my shoulder. All right. That is Chip on My Shoulder. I'm not sure when I'm going to release that one, but I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, when it does get released, make sure to follow me on Spotify, everything. Look me up on Google, actually. Spotify, Apple Music, whatever it is. Instagram, TikTok, whatever everyone's using these days. Google The Soulful Poet, all one word. The Soulful Poet, you'll be able to find me. But I think we got what? One more song? We got one more song? Let's get this one more song. And this song is my favorite to perform. We're going to end it with a bang. It's unreleased. If you're a first child in the family, you will feel this on a deeper level. If you're the youngest child or you're a parent, close your eyes and close your ears right now, turn off the TV, and let your first child listen to this one, all right? Let's get it. I'm a first child in the family, so I can only speak from experience. Going in head first like a first child. Everything I see is brand new. Just touched down in a new land. I gotta be the one to find my way through. My family's depending on me, and if I do wrong, they point their fingers on me. Put the fam on my back, this the life of a first child, now sit back. My mom brought her culture in to carry on. My dad left his heart back home. May 5th, 1997, that's 20-something years ago. That is when I came along. Speaking fluent English, never had an accent. Always knew my native tongue, yeah, I took classes. School on the weekends, just so I could grasp it. They be looking at my beard like I always had it. Got no cousins on my block. What? I was taught to never ever trust. What? Can't bring a single friend home. What? Never had a girl call my phone. What? The white kids thinking I'm a joke. What? I just want to fit in with the most. What? I just want the butter on my toast. What? No more acting fresh off the boat. I don't know where to go and I don't know where to be. I'm just trying to make a balance. I be living in this double life. While my dad be working hard, so hard. He just trying to get that money right. Day and night, sacrifice, open sights and closed minds. Put it on my mask as I'm walking in my home. Making sure my parents don't catch me doing wrong. Here we go. Going in head first like a first child. Everything I see is brand new. Just touched down in a new land. I gotta be the one to find my way through. My family's depending on me, and if I do wrong, they point their fingers on me. Put the fam on my back, this the life of a first child, now sit back. Ottawa! Oh man, this better not be the last time I get to interact with you guys. I know everything is electronic, everything is virtual, but I feel the love. I really do. Man. Hey! Oh man, we're having a great time here, and I know you guys are having a great time at home as well. It's truly an honor to be here. Thank you once again for having me. My name is Ali. I go by the name of the Soulful Poet artistically, and you can call me Soulful. Make sure to follow me on all streaming platforms and all social media platforms to see what I'm up to next. Ottawa music is on the rise, so make sure to keep note of that. All right, keep your ears open and keep your mind open as well. We're together in this. Peace and love. Soulful.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.